What do you think would be?
Unity.
Unity. All right, well, you put unity, number one.
Tithing.
Ma'am?
Tithing.
Tithing. Okay.
Faithful.
Faithful.
The way they love each other.
Love each other.
The way they love each other.
Yeah, the way they love each other.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta go slower.
Okay.
My goodness, maybe I are right.
Yes,
Something else. What else? We need at least 8.
How about impact on the community?
Impact, oh, good. Impact on the community. I like it.
Strong focus on evangelism.
All right.
Focus on evangelism.
Evangelism.
Discipleship.
Ma'am?
Discipleship.
Discipleship.
Missions.
Missions.
Concern for the poor.
Ma'am?
Concern for the poor. Needy.
Concern for the poor.
wait. We got
Okay, that's all right.
Susan, so we got 8.
Poor.
4. Got it. Yeah, 4 writing. Okay.
No, you did at least a C plus. That's good. Those are good. Everybody okay with all of those? Those are good. Now, you see what we think. Now, let me give you the list that Dr. Getz, G-E-T-Z, Getz came up with from a bunch of other people in the Churchville area. An active church, involving people in meetings and programs. It's going on. And a giving church, that is tithing as well as giving to others. Supporting the church in its efforts. A growing church, new people coming in and not only coming in but staying. And a soul-winning church, leading unbelievers to faith and to baptism. Interestingly enough, a smooth-running church, they said, these group of boat experts said, a smooth-running church, efficient and orderly and well-organized, and right people on the bus, sort of thing. Missions church, a missionary-minded church, supports missionaries and mission programs around the world. A spirit-filled church, and not necessarily talking about charismatic or Pentecostal, but a spirit-filled church, enthusiastic, emotional, alive to the things. And 8, big church, large attendance with many programs. We have 42 programs, 44 programs. What all is going on. Now, that's very interesting. But then Dr. Getz says, God used the Apostle Paul to give us a different measure for the maturity of the church. Now here it is. Paul says that the church is mature when it functions like one body where Jesus Christ is the head. When it functions, whether it's doing all of these things or not, but when it functions as one body with Christ as the head. And I think he gave an interesting illustration Getz did. He said when he gave an illustration about his own daughter, and he said, and we're going to close on this, when Esther was a newborn, we could see her eyes wanting to reach for a toy. You ever seen your baby laying in the crib and you got the flutter things open, see the baby looking around, looking at all those things. And said he could see her eyes wanting to reach for the toy, but her hands and arms were not yet able to cooperate. And as she became more mature, her body parts began became more mature, and her body parts began to do what her head wanted her to do. You follow that? Likewise, when we mature as the church, we individually obey what our head, Jesus Christ, wants us to do, whatever that is amongst them. We close. The church is not obedient to a set of rules. We are obedient to the person of Jesus Christ, to a trusting relationship, and to the truths he has spoken. And our obedience is not just in our head, but in the way we live, and we love, and we serve one another. Heavenly Father,